Welcome back, Daily Show. Talking too long. 9:24. Too much about CJ. Yeah, this show's, it might have my name, but I can't, I always feel bad whenever I hijack the show.
Why?
I don't know.
It's your show.
I know.
It's your show.
Yeah.
Hijack it.
Well, one thing I can't do is hijack flea markets because you got the market share on this at Graceful Treasures. This is pretty cool. And you were telling me that there's just a lot of interaction so far on the flea market starting back up, and really to have that organic of a campaign is really just exciting.
It is.
April the 18th kicks this off.
Yeah, April 18th is the first flea market of the season. There is a schedule for the flea market posted and pinned at the top of Graceful Treasures Facebook page. It is April through November. They are all on the third Saturday of the month except for May. May is the second Saturday.
And here we're on your Facebook page now, Graceful Treasures. I'm going to zoom in because my eyes are bad. But you can see all the 2026 schedule right here. You put it out there. Here's the print version of it. There's also a digital copy that shows that first schedule too, right here. And you guys have such a great selection of vendors that you have coming in, and you do a really good job of curating that. Are all of them 9 a.m. until 3 p.m.?
Yes, they're all 9 to 3. I will say there is no crafty stuff. It is an actual good old-fashioned flea market where there's rusty, crusty, old, all the way to like newer home decor that people have and want to get rid of. So
I think that's really important because there's a big, niche for flea market enthusiasts and folks that really want to go just to a for real flea market.
Right.
And it's good that you have that kind of, specified too, that's what people are getting,
Right. And there's a whole lot of people out there that don't like to go to a yard sale or garage sale,
right.
But you put flea market on it and they are there.
Well, and too, is this uranium glass or something that you have in here too?
Yes, that is uranium.
And there's so many cool things within your shop too that people, while they're going through, the flea market, can stop and look too. Correct?
Absolutely. There is.
Look at that. That is the coolest damn
So
thing.
I have like 30 people I think setting up for the flea market, and it is in the warehouse attached to Milton. Mm-hmm. And then I've got 23 vendors in the shop selling their wares, so there's always something that you're going to be able to find. And Milton Schoolhouse has grown so much.
It seems like they have.
There was a new business that just opened in January. I'll give them a little plug. Whispering Roots. They are in the next hallway over where Mavis is at, and she does a few vintage items and newer home decor, and she also has furniture.
Fantastic.
So there's other places to shop when you come in for the flea market.
Well, and honestly, I think it's just really cool that you give others the opportunity to really thrive in this because, sometimes when people are vendors, they have to do a lot of the work to get people, to the event sometimes. And you really, I feel like, do a good job of spreading the word. And
I try. I want everybody to make money. I mean, that's my thing. I want everybody to make money. I do put out there to the vendors, to help spread the word and advertise.
Right.
It's like, help me help you sell your stuff. So yeah.
Well, and now take me through, because you said your out of town orders are doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, I ship all over the United States. People shop via the Facebook page. I post pictures almost every single day of the newly added items. I say almost every day because we're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but yesterday I did go in, take pictures, and posted. And I will be, since I'm skipping out on work today, I took a vacation day.
Good for you.
Yeah, well,
thank you for doing that.
Here.
Thank you for doing.
And then I'll go there today and take more pictures and post again. So, but yeah, people shop off the pictures that are posted on Facebook. I'll hold them. If you're local, I usually hold for one business day. Some do take advantage of that. And then I do ship out all over the United States. So
just fantastic.
Yeah.
And thanks for taking a vacation day. That's awesome.
Just for you.
I love the Fenton candy dish. That's pretty cool. And some of the stuff. Is this some of your latest arrivals or?
Yeah, that was actually brought in yesterday.
Oh, wow.
When I was there.
Doing the picture? Okay.
Yeah. So one of my vendors came in yesterday and brought some new stuff. And then I personally had some stuff, so I tagged it and took pictures yesterday. And
that is so cool. Well, and honestly, I just think you have such a really cool selection, and it's hard to find that stuff. Real quick. I held in my sneeze. That's actually a
bless
talent
you.
they don't teach you in broadcast school. Whenever you're looking through and you're finding stuff just for the store, do you curate pretty heavy with your vendors and who's coming in, or how does that work for the Graceful Treasures side of things? I've always been curious. Is it all your items inside Graceful Treasures?
No, there's like 20, 23 vendors in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How do you pick them out and decide what's best for the store?
I just roll with it.
I love it.
I mean, I try to keep it as vintage as possible. When somebody approaches me about being a vendor, and the first thing is what do you sell? Because I keep crafty items out of the shop. There is a vendor, Mindy Nickel, that does crocheting. I do let her occasionally bring in her little crocheted items, but other than that, I keep crafty stuff out. So, yeah.
Well, and I just think it's really just such a great selection, and you do such a good job of lining it up where it's not, where you're going in and kind of you're picking in yourself. You have it really organized where people can find anything they want, truly, from these vendors.
Yeah. And I actually went out last Friday because I was off and filled my car. I had about 2 inches that I could see out of the back window from my rear view mirror. So, yeah. And those items will be trickling in over the next couple of weeks since, I filled my car. I can't bring it all in at one time.
Well, and it's just really cool to see how this is going and really just, how long have you been at Graceful Treasures now?
Our 4-year anniversary will be August. So
it's incredible.
I have been in Milton Schoolhouse. It'll be 4 years, August the 6th.
Are you going to go for year 5?
100%.
There we go. I just had to ask you the easy question first,
100%.
Well, and now Flea Market season is here. It starts on April the 18th at 9 a.m. It runs until 3. This is the first installment, and you run until the end of October, right? November.
Yeah.
And this is right here, the warehouse at Milton Schoolhouse, 1320 Milton Road. There's going to be a multitude of vendors, variety of items. And are the vendors going to stay consistent, or do you kind of change them out every month?
I do have there's several same vendors that is setting up every month, but they do change out what they bring in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be, you're not going to look at the same thing every month.
Yeah.
So
fantastic.
Yeah.
I like this. Hey, why don't we do this? I got to pay a quick bill. It's 9:32. We'll come back and talk to Kimberly some more. Graceful Treasures, the flea market season for them starts April the 18th, and they want you there until November, 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. And also stop in throughout the weekend. Go see what you can find, too. What are your business hours?
Wednesday through Friday is 10 to 6. Saturday is 10 to 5. Sunday is 10 to 3.
There you go. Off Monday and Tuesday. We'll take a quick break, come back and chat it up some more with Kimberly. You stay there, and we'll be here.
What's up? It's my kid. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells, an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit altonelite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Elite Jiu-Jitsu.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Daily Show 936, back in with Kimberly. April the 18th is when you guys can get on down to the... Well, you can go now. Well, not now. You can go tomorrow, right? Because you're closed today.
Yeah.
But you can get on down there April the 18th to the Milton Market at Milton, Milton Schoolhouse for the Graceful Treasures Flea Market. Last September, you had like thousands in there.
Yeah, there was over 1,000 people that come through there.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and with it being indoors, there's absolutely no reason not to show up, rain or shine. You know, even if there's one little raindrop coming down, come on, it's on the inside.
You have nothing to worry about. And honestly, that's the best day to go because you get rid of the amateurs, you know, then. That's what I always look at because I used to be a pretty big enthusiast into the garage sales and estate stuff, and it seemed like whenever there was a nice day, everyone became an enthusiast. But whenever it was, you know...
Right. As soon as it starts raining, they're like, oh, yeah, I'm just
let's go get some lunch.
Right. But, yeah, there's absolutely no reason to not come since it's on the inside.
What are you most excited about for the flea market season?
You know, just to see the different things that people bring in and that people purchase. That's, you know, because there is no rhyme or reason to what people purchase. You know, they could be strolling through just to, you know, take a look and maybe, you know, buy an old picture or something and end up leaving with an armful. That's
kind of what that's just me shopping in general. I go in for something and then, but it is cool though. And I think it's really cool just to give, you know, other vendors the opportunity to have a space where people go through and really get a chance to make $1 that day.
Right. Absolutely. That's, you know, I said it before, I'm all about everybody making $1. And that's, you know, and it's exciting to see the vendors actually make money. You know, I've got a couple of them that did very, very well last year.
Fantastic.
You know, and
are you still looking for vendors? I wanted to say that quietly just in case.
So April is completely full, and May through November there is a few spots left. So if you are interested, you can either send me a message through the business page, or you can send me an email at gracefultreasures@gmail.com.
That's good memory right there. I don't even know
It
mine.
has to be great. It had to be Graceful Treasure because somebody already stole Graceful Treasures.
Oh, well, there you go.
gracefultreasure@gmail.com.
Well, you can come out rain or shine. It's indoors, and you can get more details by going to the RiverBender.com event calendar or just go onto the Graceful Treasures Facebook page. We'll go back there now. You can see that. And like I said, it's just really cool to see the success that you're having, and year 4 is looking like it's off to a good start.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping, like the analytics for that schedule was 12,000 people have seen it. So, I mean, even if 10% show up, that
adds
fantastic.
up. I mean, you're definitely, and this is what I appreciate from you. You're honest. 12,000 people totally adds up. 45 shares, all that engagement. There's sometimes people will come on, we got 50,000 people to look at that. And I'm like, yeah, but there was 2 likes. So I don't know if, you know what I'm saying? This is
Right.
real genuine engagement that you're getting that really shows, like, to me, just immense interest. This is cool. I mean, people can't even pay for that type of engagement, to be honest with you.
It's exciting when I see that kind of, views and just off of very few shares,
Yeah.
I mean,
and the selection you got right now is cool. Anything you want to shout out right now that you want off your shelf?
I have so much of my stuff that is in there, I mean, it's yeah.
Is there any one product that you're gonna think people are gonna want, or is that's gonna be highly sought after that you just posted or shared?
Probably, I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to what people are looking for. And everything has a trend. And right now, the big trend is a hen on nest and fairy lamps. I will say there is no fairy lamps in the shop, to my knowledge. I did a walkabout yesterday, but there is some hen on nest. Next week it could be swung vases, and the week after, sometimes everything just goes around in a circle.
Wow.
And they make their way around,
That's got to be fascinating.
6 months ago, a fairy lamp, I couldn't sell it for $20. Right now, the one I couldn't sell for $20 is selling for $150.
So that drive me nuts.
Everything it comes around. It just makes.
So that's another good call to action. You could be at this flea market and find the next fairy lamp, because it's going to come. Like you said, there's always a cycle of, and that's the fun of it too. If people are into that type of thing, and you get it for $20 at a flea market, and then all of a sudden, 6 months later, like you said, $150 a profit or $130 a profit. That's a good deal.
Yeah, I actually scored a vase not too long ago. It was kind of my unicorn, and I bought an entire lot of vases, and there was one included that I wanted. It was 37.5 inches tall, and I managed to score it for $75.
Wow.
And they sell for $1,800.
Oh, wow.
But that's mine. I collect nothing. I mean, I collect nothing, but I'm keeping that one.
That one, that's needed. Is there anything else to promote right now when it comes to the flea market or anything from Graceful Treasures?
Well, come in, shop. I try to do, like all of everything with our shop is organic and getting people in there. And I don't, I do promote whatever, but
whenever you're putting $0 on a Facebook post and you're getting that type of love, you got something cooking right here.
There is actually, I do have another little thing in the works.
Yeah.
The other business that just opened up, Whispering Roots. And then there is another one, Cauldrons and Candles, that is located.
She's nice, yeah.
That is down in the lower level. We are in the works of putting together like a sip and shop.
Oh, that'll be really fun.
We're working on a date in May, so the 3 of us are going to do it, and it would be in the evening, and we're going to since I don't do crafty vendors and the Whispering Roots doesn't do crafty vendors, we're actually going to put that out there for crafty people.
Fantastic.
For the local artisans to come in to sell their wares. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Kimberly, it's always great talking with you.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick...
I appreciate you having me.
Oh, not a problem. We'll take a quick break, and we're going to come back and wrap up the 9 o'clock hour after this one.